for battle.
In a cruel twist of fate, the only two Southeast Asian teams here at the Kiev Major were forced to face up against each other in the very first round. Now, Faceless represents the hopes and dreams of the Southeast Asian scene as they go toe-to-toe with the green giant that is OG. The pressure is sure to be mounting, Kevin. This is going to be a tough best of three for Faceless. Did they start this one off on the right foot? You said
I do like the Morphling last pick. It makes their lanes a little bit iffy, but I do think that a Morphling can give you some good solutions against an Enigma. I think that's the big key hero that OG's been using a lot of their sets to dominate games. Do you need something that will be semi-survivable even if you get Black Hole? Do you need something that has maybe the burst potential to just kill the Enigma at the start? Maybe Morphling can do that.
What about playstyle-wise? I mean, as a whole, do you think Faceless are able to really match up against OG? Say we push this late game, right? We've got an Alchemist and an OD on one side. We've got a Slark and Morphling on the other side. Do you think Faceless has what it takes to be able to beat out OG, who are probably one of the more prominent team fighters and notorious for strong late game presence?
It's going to be pretty tough for sure, but things like Bloodlust can definitely make up a lot of that ground, and I do think the Abaddon pick was really solid. There's a lot of disables on OG. Abaddon offsets that, and like you mentioned during the draft, the Morphling can also replicate Alchemist with his Radiance. So I think there's definitely some tools that they have to maybe deal with this, but not 100% if they're gonna be able to match it. I think one other point of vulnerability for OG is that it looks like
3-minute mark.
Oh, Haste Rune on Batrider. This is really bad for CM. Almost for sure. Oh, he's actually short on mana. If he had 10 more mana.
Nuts. Pretty sure you're going to be dying here. Maybe pick up the bounty rune. He's trying to kind of like juke it out, keep ahead of Jarex just because he's not sticky napalmed up. Here comes another sticky napalm though, and Jarex will claim the first blood as well as that bounty rune. So a very fortuitous rune pickup for Jarex.
I guess it's going to be an important thing this game. Oh, this is actually so abusive. I didn't even think about this. Batrider plus OD mid. He's got Essence Aura.
Oh man.
20 mana chance basically to proc. How much mana pool is this refill? 10%?
Yeah.
He might be in trouble here though. Frostbite's going to come.
Gonna be slowed down here, rooted up, and that'll be an easy kill for Jabs to be able to claim mana with a slight rebuttal there. Throws out the Arcane Orb. That will be very efficient against the Morphling a little bit later on. Morphling is known to be very susceptible to any kind of mana burn.
Yeah, and not just that, he's got very...
It's like 2 levels is just enough.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
I don't know, every single time I play OD and I max out Essence Aura, it doesn't rot for me, so...
Fly's gonna go down, I think.
Yeah, he's being chased down, and there's not much they can really do to this one. Fly tries to juke it out. Ice is able to take up that kill, has to give up his life for it. Kind of questionable whether or not that's fully worth it, simply because the Abaddon was a much higher level than that Shadow Shaman, a whole 2 levels above him. No Tail is going to be the beneficiary of that trade-off. Bust about to pick up that level 6, but Ice is here, and maybe they can actually kill him. Nope, the level 6 comes out. Maybe they can still burst him down. It's going to be close. Chemical Rage, slowly but surely healing him up. Ice has another Phonic Shield. It's going to blow, but No Tail was out of vision, so it doesn't actually hit him. He immediately removes the disable. They're going to turn on Jarex instead, claim that kill, and not much OG can really do to stop it. This is unfortunately the downside of having an Alchemist in the safe lane. He's simply just not a carry that can help you when the clash comes to the top lane.
I was confused, skip that item.
XY and Nuts are going to be spotted out by Jarex's Batrider here. Looks like he wants to be able to run down Nuts. Now XY can turn around, throws out that stun. Nuts also throws out the slow in front of himself without having to turn around. That's kind of a cool play, but Nuts may still die here. The Euphonic Shield is going to help him out. Now Ice looks to be able to slow down Anna, but it's not quite enough. The rune is going to be enough to be able to finish off the Crystal Maiden, but now Anna is in way too deep, and Black's going to be able to clean up the kill. So nice play. Black having that TP rotation, ends up getting a core kill traded off for this.
Pretty straightforward, most of them at least. And so they basically have Slark that can get solo kills, they have Morphling, and they just have great split pushers as well.
OG are going to be able to find Ice here. He pops the ultimate, but he knows he's pretty dead. Nuts is coming into the neighborhood, but I don't think Nuts should be anywhere near this one. Ice should be a goner, but maybe not. Jeez, so look at that. Alchemist is so low already. Nuts is almost able to finish him off. They are able to get it with the Euphonic Shield. The burn damage was actually enough to be able to bring the Alchemist incredibly low. Ice thought that he was goner for sure, but OG just didn't bring enough heroes.
And the amount of damage they did. Oh, this is not
already
good.
Down so low. S4 is going to go down. Black is in the back lines. He's going to be able to pick up an extra one, catches Fly. OD, Anna in the imprisonment. He's going to come right back up and go right back down again. 16-4. Faceless are taking this game 1 by an incredible storm.
That right-click physical damage that they're throwing out between Slark and Morphling is so hard for OG to stop there. But most of that fight did go bad because Ice is just hard to kill. This Vlad's pickup, it's not a Midas, but who cares about levels in gold when you can just kill heroes and level up that way? Because he's accelerating big time, and he stayed alive. He healed back up to full due to Midnight Pulse and Firefly and a little bit of Radiance maybe. And that just made the fight so easy for Faceless to clean up. And all of a sudden, the Rax is gone.
25 minutes in, with a Slark, a Morphling, and a Radiance Abaddon, Faceless have taken a lane of Rax.
And you don't take that kind of fight and win that hard and not have your next item right. The heroes I feel like haven't really contributed that much is probably Shadow Shaman and Bat Rider. I feel like the support duo was not really the best here. Like Shadow Shaman's I'm kind of winning, I want to like move around, get kills, flip push, and take towers, but all he's been is meat really. No Tail gets
No Tail immediately blown up. They are going to be able to get the black hole and the save from the imprisonment, so it looks like they're going to be able to get the kill on the Slark to start things off, but maybe Jabs can still fight this one out. They go for Ana, do manage to pick up that kill. No Tail had the regen going, but Nuts is just going at it. He had the freezing field that whole entire time. They've taken 2 of the cores. They're going to find the 3rd, and the Enigma got him just before the TP. That's 4 down from OG. A tier 2 rapidly falling.
Is this game over?
I think it is, Kevin.
It's going to be buybacks, but I mean, they don't have Black Hole. They don't even have Alchemist ult for 25 seconds. Overkill. If Faceless really wanted to, they could hard commit, and they will.
Oh, goodbye!
That's so bad for
Tail.
OG. His buybacks icon is still there, and he's been dead for 5 seconds. That is not the situation you want, and that's going to be a double Rax, almost for sure.
Wars go out. Jab's like, oh, thank you, Fly. I will take that extra gold. As well as the tier 3 bounty, which you know is still going to be going down soon because you still have 14 seconds until the Enigma's back up. Another 2 for the OG. Swinging away at that melee Rax.
They got Bloodlust, they got Vlad's Aura, Morphling's hitting for almost 300 damage right now, and he can almost one-shot every hero on the enemy team. Even the Alchemist doesn't look survivable. If he had like a Manta or something, he could try to like disjoint some of that initiation, but even Jarek's like, gotta push lanes. That's the only way they can keep them out of their base. They gotta buy 30 seconds to get some heroes back up, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Is Faceless gonna do this? I mean,
I think it's over. I think they're just gonna run down. They're gonna take this tier 3. Ana on the side, he almost gets bursted down. Morphling not quite able to finish him off. He jumps forward. Actually does manage to get the nuke out just before he can get back to safety too. Fly goes down with the shackles, and what a whomping. Faceless. Oh, they came in damn strong for this game, number 1. Close it out by 28 minutes on the marker.